I've played violin for over 7 years, and in this video, I'm going to teach you how to play Chanukka Chanukka, an Israeli folk song, which is very doable for beginners. This song is in 4/4, which means there are 4 beats per every measure. And it's also in the key of D major, which means that there's going to be an F sharp and a C sharp. On the violin, that translates to a second finger on the D string, a high 2, and a high 2 on the A string. The high 2 on the D string makes an F sharp, the high 2 on the A string makes a C sharp. So I want you to start off by placing the bow on the A string and playing an open A. Then pivot over to the D string, place your high 2, and play an F sharp. Again, shift back to the A string and play an A. Now we're going to play the exact same thing, but starting from an up bow. Pivot over to the F sharp. Pivot back to the A string. Rest. So in the sheet music, you can see a squiggly line. That means you rest for that period. A rest is when you don't play. In this case, this is a quarter rest, which means we'll rest for 1 beat. After resting for that 1 beat, we're gonna play F sharp, pivot to the A string, place the 3rd finger, so that was a D, then take off the 3rd finger, and now you have your high 2, then 1st finger. From here, we're going to do a bow lift and come back to the balance point. And then we'll rest for 3 beats. And from this position, we'll play 3rd finger G, then an E, we're using the 1st finger, then again a G. Rest. Then an E, then a G, then we're going to place a 2nd finger, a high 2, on the A string, which will make a C sharp. So this interval might be tricky for some beginners, but I think you got that. Then 1st finger, then open A. And then there's going to be a bow lift, and we'll place it back on the A string. So bow string should kind of be like this circle. And you don't want to just like bounce and land. It should be a very soft landing, like you're landing on a pile of feathers. Okay, now that we've learned the first line, let's play it together now. Make sure to be using long bows. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest. Rest. Bow, lift, set. Rest. Rest. Rest, rest, rest. So now let's move on. This part is going to sound very similar to the beginning with the A, F sharp, A. In fact, the next 4 measures are the same as the beginning. Rest. Rest. Rest, rest, rest. So you're again going to do a bow circle there. And then we're going to be playing a C sharp, C sharp, C sharp, which is with the 2nd finger, high 2, again on the A string. Rest. Rest. And then we have C sharp, open A, place your 1st finger, which makes a B. Again C sharp using the 2nd finger, and then place your 3rd finger. Rest. Rest. Now we're going to play the 2nd line together. Make sure to watch out for the bow circles and be sure to use long tones. 1, 2, ready, go. rest, 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 rest. Alright, I know that might seem like a lot, but I think you've got it. If you felt that this was too fast for you, feel free to rewatch this section of the video. I've set the metronome at 50 beats per minute so that we can play together. Get ready, place your bow on the string. Be sure to use long tones, wait for the rests, and do the bow circles. You've got this. 1, 2, ready, go. Great work there. I'm so proud of you. Now I want to tell you one of the greatest mistakes that beginners do on this song. And if you can avoid it, you're going to sound way better. The biggest mistake is that beginners tend to rush this part. Because there's a rest here and there in the song, beginners tend to skip that or at least shorten it. One way to counteract this is to do something called subdividing. Subdividing means that you break down the rhythm. So if you saw in the metronome, it came as one beat. That was a quarter note. What I want you to do is break down that quarter note into 16th notes. So in your head, you're gonna count like this. 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and... I know this counting might sound a little weird or funny, but trust me, it works. With the metronome, it sounds like this. 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and... You don't need to say this out loud, but that's the subdivision that you want in your head. So listen to this. I'm gonna say it out loud for you so that it's easier for you to understand. 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and... Sorry, I'm losing my breath there. But ideally, you want to count inside your head. And this will prevent you from rushing or even dragging, which is when you slow down. You don't want to do either of those. If you want personalized help and guidance on how to play the violin, be sure to check out the top link in the description so that we can book a one-on-one meeting to discuss your goals and see how I can help you. Thank you and see you on the next one.